Hello and welcome. We are now live. I'm just waiting for this here. It says that I'm now live. So let's go on with the show. So I'm going to come back to me. Okay. And there's a change and we're ready to go. Hello, everybody. This is Stephen in wonderful Wiltshire, England. And today we're talking about building your live stream community as a non-tech streamer. If I could say that would be good. So, and there's a change. Okay, and we're ready to go. So I turn that down. Okay, so basically, tip number one is when you're about to go live, do have your mobile phone on 4G watching you. And that means that you can actually check that your sound and microphone are good. You've got a good quality picture and good sound. And those two are important before you do anything else. Now, of course, straight away, you can actually switch that off once you've heard yourself and you know your sound is good. Because basically, live broadcasting is simple and straightforward. Occasionally, you'll get problems. One is video, and two is sound. Now, if you can hear yourself on your mobile phone, sounds sorted. You don't need to do anything after that. And in addition to that, there are things that we're going to go through. Now, if I bring this up on screen, I'm just going to go here to tell you that today's broadcast is no tech, no problem. I'm going to go over to the chat. I'm going to connect the chat. And my chat in the studio is now connected to YouTube, and I'll get the messages coming through in a moment. And the first message that we have coming through is here. And being interactive is important. Hey, tech community, which is a new word that Joe Shepherd and I discovered when LeDrew started posting on our shows. The online domino community and domino entertainment hybrid events are definitely in the house. And I said in return, hello, domino. And then I welcomed everybody to the broadcast. And also I've got a new comment, which I didn't see before I went live. And that is coming from, I need my glasses on for this, and over to, just a minute. My glasses have got tangled up. Hopefully I won't break them, but I want to read this out properly. One stream is very nice and smooth out. Thank you. We agree on that. Absolutely brilliant. Now, as you can see, I've got the sun behind me today. So I'm just grateful that we're here in October and the sun is shining. Okay, now, when you start broadcasting, you basically, I'm going to assume that you don't know anything. And the best way to start broadcasting, I'm going to go this way, over here, is by using your mobile phone. Now, mobile phone has a built-in camera and a built-in microphone, and that's all you need when you're going to go live. You start there. That's the place to start. And we've got another comment coming in, and I'm going to take a comment. And again, I put my glasses off, but I put the glasses back on again. I love OneStream. I always use it for my YouTube and Facebook. Love from Bangladesh. See, we are global. OneStream Live is global. Thank you for your comment. And it's very kind of you to actually drop in to watch the broadcast today. And we say hello to Melinda and thank you. Brilliant. So whenever you're broadcasting, you can use your mobile phone just to get started, just to get used to live broadcasting, to get used to appearing on screen. And in addition to that, if you've never broadcast before, you've got your phone, it's got the microphone, it's got the video. Where do you broadcast to when you're starting as a broadcaster? I mean, the thing is, you could broadcast on YouTube, you could broadcast on Twitch, you could broadcast on LinkedIn. But unless people know you, you've got to broadcast either you've got two choices. You can either already have a community or you can create one. Now, what I would suggest when you start your live broadcasting journey is to go to Facebook, create a Facebook group, and invite a friend. Go live into the group, and your friend will watch you, and your friend will critique your performance. He'll tell you what you did good, what you did bad. Okay, be immune to any criticism. You've got to take it on the chin. When you do things wrong, listen and improve. From the beginning of your live video journey, what you're after and is continual and never-ending improvement. You want to get better with each broadcast. And the way to do that is to listen to people who you respect, your friends, and get started that way. Now, having got one friend in the group and done a couple of broadcasts, basically you're getting confidence. And that's what it's all about, having confidence on camera. Okay, so do practice and then go live with your friend. Then invite two more friends in and do exactly the same. Repeat your broadcast and your friends will critique you and you should listen. Always be listening. I mean, you can talk as much as you want, but listen and listen to advice that people are actually giving you, because it's being given freely, it's being given in support of you, and now is the time to learn. When you get steady with 4 of you in the group, double the number to 8. So now you're broadcasting in front of 7 people you know, and you can ask your friends to invite their friends. You can give them a turn on camera as well, because this is your building community. So anybody who wants to turn on camera can have one. And then you go up to 16, and you're now broadcasting to an audience of 15. Now, if you can do that, and you can enjoy doing it, and you can do it confidently, you're on your way to being a live broadcaster and to building community. So 1 person in the group, 2, 4, 8, 16 in the group. And that's where you'll get things together. If you think of a comedian, we know famous comedians, and basically what they do before they appear at Wembley Arena is that they take their show on tour and they go around all the small events, the small clubs, the small pubs, and the small theatres, and they practice and they practice. And basically that way you can get a feel for how people are actually listening, and that's what they're doing. When they tell a joke, they've told it many times before. Yeah, when you tell a story, you've told it many times before. There is an analogy here between going on stage solo as a comedian and going on stage as a live broadcaster. Now, for today's broadcast, I've actually got together an agenda, because the thing is that if I ask you to go live on your phone and go live for 5 minutes, you could probably do that from your knowledge. If I ask you to go live for 30 minutes, then you need to be organized and you need to have an agenda. Now, I've got an agenda today, and this is it. Let's bring this on screen. And I'm going to replace the media that's there. And I'm going to take myself off full screen. And we're going to switch this over here. Just a minute. This should work. Just give me a second. I'm going to put that full screen. So this is the agenda for today. And it's basically best audience growth techniques for 2024. Now, whether you're starting streaming or an existing streamer, all of this is relevant. And we're just going to do a quick run through for it. Now, the first few minutes of any broadcast are important. Yeah, you've invited people to join you at 10 a.m. Eastern. You have to be ready from the get-go. You've got to start talking from the get-go, and that means you need to be organized. So what we're going to do is we're doing the introduction at the moment. Then we're going to go on to choosing your niche, which is important. What are you going to broadcast about? Then we're going to talk about the importance of being yourself and creating your own broadcasting style. I've done that over the years. I mean, I'm fortunate. I've been broadcasting for the last 10 years. Where are you going to broadcast? And two primary destinations are YouTube, Twitch, and then you could also go live to your website. But for that, you would need OneStream Live. Now, then we come to the P's. And the first one we mentioned was plan, presentation, persistence, promote everywhere, interact, following comment, and bring the comments up on screen. If you get a comment during your live broadcast, bring it up on screen. Yeah, because then people see that people are watching, and it's a virtuous circle. The more comments you can show, the more people see the comments, the more people see the comments, they will come and join you, they will comment. You're actually building another circle of contacts. You've been broadcasting to your friends in the group, and now you're broadcasting with content. And I've got a comment coming in, which I'm going to take, because with live broadcasting, there's always something that can be improved. So let's go to the next comment. And the next comment says, please fix this issue. Sometimes when I turn on screen share, it shows an error. Not always, but sometimes. I think basically what I'll do, I work with OneStream Live. I'm not part of the tech team. So I will report back what you said, and thank you for saying it. And we shall take it from there. I mean, I use OneScreen like you do on a regular basis. Occasionally, you can only share one screen at a time. But apart from that, I can't give you any hints. If you're sharing a video screen that's playing video, perhaps, can you tell me the sort of screen that you're actually sharing? Are you sharing somebody's website, or are you sharing a video? Okay. And when you're in your OneStream studio, the bottom right, you will see a support button. If you click the support button, you can tell the support staff at OneStream your problem. And the thing is about OneStream, you may have seen adverts for this. OneStream stand out because you're actually talking to someone real. Okay, now it's maintained 24/7, and I can demonstrate how I show it's one at a time. Okay, basically they have a live support. So if you're in a OneStream Live studio and you press the button, then basically you'll get a human being actually replying to, not somebody working from a script, somebody who knows the system inside out and can actually answer your questions whilst you're there. And next request is from, I say hello to Tim Parker. Tim, hello. Can you demonstrate how to share the comments? Basically, Tim, I've got a Udemy course about OneStream Live. If you message me after the show and just message Stephen Healy, and I'll send you a link to do the course for free. Okay, so anybody who watches this live broadcast can get a copy of the Udemy course that I've created, and you get answers to all the questions there. Because the thing is that it's impossible for me to show you whilst I'm live, because the only thing you're seeing is the live screen, this screen. Yeah, you're not seeing my studio. And okay, and the next comment. Okay, and the next comment is from VoidX. Do I need to have more than one destination for the stream? No, with OneStream Live, you can broadcast depending on your plan. Okay, there's a free and then there's a paid plan. Thank you for all the comments. There's a free and a paid plan. With the paid plans, you can broadcast up to 45 different destinations. So you could broadcast to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Okay, you'll have to pay for Twitter. Yeah, you've got to pay $10 a month to broadcast on Twitter, which I do. So do you need to have more than one destination? You don't. I mean, you could just go, I mean, from your phone, you could just go live on Facebook or live on YouTube. Yeah, you do not need to have. How to contact you? Okay, that's a fair question. You can contact me on Facebook. If you put my name into Facebook and message me on Facebook, or you can find me on LinkedIn. And I'm just going to go here, just a minute. Let's digress for a moment and go here and go to display names and titles, and that should be on. So if I take your comment off the screen, remove that comment. Okay, so I'm going to hide that. Just a minute. I see the problem here. I see a problem, and thanks for highlighting it. What I need to do is to go to banners and to tickers, and I'm going to switch off that ticker. See, right. If you go to LinkedIn or you go to Facebook and type in Stephen Healy, then you will find me and message me. I will accept your contact, and we can get in touch that way. But thank you for asking. I didn't realize that the banner or the ticker was actually covering things up. Back to the chat. So hopefully that helps. Now that you know I am, is Stephen Healy. If you go to primary places are Facebook and LinkedIn, and either of those work. If you're not on those, then, well, if that's a problem, then let me know. But ordinarily, just Stephen Healy will actually do it. Okay, so I've forgotten where we were. This happens sometimes when you're getting all these wonderful comments, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's actually commenting today. If you're watching live on YouTube, that's brilliant. And we just covered, you can broadcast to as many destinations as you want, and you can contact me with my name down there. I've just noticed my name disappears when I put a comment on. Okay, so progress. And basically, I mean, I love live broadcasting. This is the best way to tell stories, the best way to involve people, the best way to meet new friends. In the last 10 years, I've met hundreds of people around the world, and I've met 3 people today. So it works. It simply works. I'm just going to put this full screen for a moment, and we're going to go back to the agenda. So I'm going to go side by side, and it's always good to have an agenda so that people know what you're actually talking about, because I put this basically together before the show. I get told what the topic is on the weekend, and then I think about it, I plan it, and then I come up with an agenda, and this is the agenda we're using for the show. The next question coming in, is it possible to stream on any game? You can bring, I would basically, okay, what I would do, I mean, if you're game streaming, then you want to be on Twitch, TWITCH, because that is primarily owned by Amazon. It's a gamers platform. And if I was streaming a game, then you've got 2 choices. You can either use OBS on its own, or you can use OneStream. If you're using OneStream, then just put the game on OBS. That's the easiest way to do it, because then you get sound, and bring OBS into OneStream. Yeah, I mean, basically, OneStream has 3 modes. Okay, 1 is the studio, which we're using now. 2 is the ability to play pre-recorded video. Now, when this video is finished today, at 2 p.m. Eastern today, this very broadcast will be broadcast live on my social media to 10 different places. So that's recorded video. I can play recorded video. I can actually set up my own mini TV channel with the shows that I've done on OneStream. That's an idea. I might do that. The third way, though, if you want to reach many destinations, is to bring OBS into OneStream Live. So on OBS, because OBS is well, it's the Swiss knife of broadcasting systems, and you can bring your game into OBS and then bring OBS into here, and you can broadcast out live. Yeah, simple. So OBS is in the equation somewhere. And comment coming back, I want to stream on YouTube though. Yeah, Yeah, basically you broadcast from OBS into OneStream. Right, 2 steps. Okay, 1, put your game on OBS, put yourself on OBS. So it's your camera and the game. Practice getting it right, do a local recording to make sure everything works. Then the next step is basically to go from OneStream to YouTube. Yeah. And all you need to do in OneStream, in YouTube, in OBS, is to put in 2 pieces of information: the URL and the stream key that OneStream gives you. And you then go from OBS direct to YouTube. But you can also go to the destination at the same time. So OneStream, basically, just a moment, just let me bring something in, and this might explain better. So I'm looking, I've put my glasses on for this because I need to go down, and basically, here we are. Okay, once you have and I'm waiting to bring something in. Just a minute, let me take myself off full screen. So I might have it here already. Just a second. Okay, I'm not sure, but basically, just to take the question. Yeah, two-step process. OBS is brilliant for games. That's why I'm saying OBS. And then bring OBS into the OneStream using 2 pieces of information. Now, if you check out the YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, and check out my videos, I think there's a list of all the videos I've done. In there, I've told you how to link OBS to OneStream, how to link XSplit to OneStream, how to link vMix to OneStream. So all the information is on this YouTube channel about linking things together. Okay, and again, thank you very much for your questions. And hopefully, if I don't give you the right answer now, then do contact me and I'll give a further in-depth explanation afterwards. But there are 2 things we mentioned so far. One, I've got a number of streams on this very YouTube channel and you can search them. So if you search on the OneStream Live YouTube channel for OBS, you'll find me talking about OBS. Yeah, and that will tell you how to do it. Okay, now, hopefully I proved this one, but right, so I think this is going to be a 2-part broadcast. The thing is that there are millions of broadcasters out there, and some of them are well established, and you're starting out and you want to improve. And that's what we're all on, continual, never-ending improvement. We want to get better at what we do. We want to practice, we want to show people what we can do, we want to get other people involved. But we need to know one thing, and that's what we're talking about. Now, I broadcast about live video. I broadcast about broadcasting. I broadcast on Amazon.com about live broadcasting. They've seen me as an influencer. I go on there and I broadcast twice a week talking about video. I've chosen my niche. My niche is live video. However, just to digress a moment, I am a park runner. Okay, and this is my second niche. I love talking about park run. Park run is what keeps me fit. I can show you here, if I go, I can show you park run every Saturday near to you, probably, is, well, let's put it this way. Last Saturday, 402,000 people around the globe took part in park run. And I talk about park run. I encourage people to do park run. That's my niche, and I broadcast about it. I broadcast about it on YouTube, I broadcast about it, and the recording goes on Threads, which basically is a great network. If you've not checked out Threads, please do. you've got to have something, as you can tell, I'm enthusiastic about parkrun. I enjoy it. My partner Angelica enjoys it as well. So we talk about parkrun, and we have a show on Amazon Live about walking, jogging, running, and cheffing. Choose your niche. Choose something you know about. Now, earlier, I was asked, is it possible to stream any game? And I've got another question. Okay. And is it possible to stream any game? Yeah, you need a licensed copy of the game. Okay, you need a licensed copy of the game, and then you can stream any game that you own. And you can do it on Twitch. Yeah. Twitch, streaming games on Twitch or YouTube. And I used it for YouTube. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah. That's the thing. And I want to say hello and thank you to Kung Fu Fanta and welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for joining me. You are watching Stephen live from Wiltshire, England, broadcasting on the OneStream Live YouTube channel. You can ask me any questions about live broadcasting and I will do my best to answer. So you've got to have a niche. Your niche can be a game. And you can broadcast that game on YouTube. You can broadcast it on Twitch. Twitch, you'll have a good reception because a lot of gamers on Twitch. And Twitch is free. YouTube is free. Twitter costs money. So basically, niche. Know what you're talking about. Be enthusiastic about it. Have knowledge of it. And you've got to have knowledge about it because when I'm doing this show now, I'm being asked questions. Now, if I don't know an answer, I will say, leave it with me, I'll reply later. But fortunately, so far, I've been able to answer the questions. And that's what you've got to be prepared for in your niche, is to answer questions. Yeah, and I'm just going to make a change here. Thank you. I just needed to adjust my camera. Okay. If you may have seen the set moving, I do apologize for that. Okay. So back to the agenda then. Niche is important. You want to have something, right? Okay. I'm often asked the question, well, other people are broadcasting about that too. So they are. Do they know more than you? Make sure, well, you can learn. You can teach yourself. Okay. But what you have to do is to create your own style for the broadcast. People watch people. No matter what your topic is, people watch people. And what you have to be is friendly, relatable, and yourself. Yeah? When we first started broadcasting 10 years ago, we used to look at the people who are successful and say, I want to be like them. I'm going to copy what they do. And people did. That doesn't happen anymore. The best advice that we can give to everybody. I'm going to thank you coming in, and you're most welcome. Okay, Kung Fu Fanta. Thank you. Brilliant, brilliant. Nom de plume, by the way. Okay, you have to be yourself, and you have to develop your own style. My style is to come on screen, and I'm quite happy to go full screen. Yeah, I don't mind this. I'm used to this. I'm quite happy to go on part of the screen. I'm quite happy to go picture in picture. Now, we all have different ways of broadcasting, and you develop your own style, and people get used to that style. People basically enjoy your style, enjoy your broadcast. And that's what you want people to do. When we're broadcasting live, there are three things you want to do when you're broadcasting live. One is entertain. Okay. Entertaining means being ready to broadcast, being organized, being able to talk about something and be ready, be organized. And you can then talk about it confidently. Now, there are times when you want to be on screen with something else, simple as that. Or you want to be in screen picture in picture. Now, if you're playing a game, this is the way it would look, with you in the bottom corner and the game on the main screen. That is the sort of way that everybody does it. Okay, what you wouldn't do is have the game in a small window. What you want is as bigger area as possible. Yeah. And the way to personalize it, first of all, when you start your broadcast, welcome everybody. Yeah. The start of a broadcast is so important. No matter what you do afterwards, in the first couple of minutes, some people say 15 seconds, the first 15 seconds determine whether somebody's going to watch the rest of your broadcast. Now, if you're doing a 60-minute broadcast, nobody, apart from your mother and father, are going to watch the whole 60 minutes. People are going to drop in and drop out, but most people will arrive on time for the start of the show, like 10 a.m. Eastern this morning. And you've got to I'm going to say you've got to hit the ground running, and you've got to be ready, and you've got to be persuasive, and you've got to be interesting, you've got to be everything that you would want to see. I mean, what you don't want, the problem with live broadcasting is when people are too quiet. And you're too quiet because you don't want people to hear you. Okay, you're self-conscious. That disappears with time, and you start to talk louder and louder as time goes on. The more videos that you do, the better you get. And again, all we've got now is me and a camera and a microphone. That's all you need to go live. And the subject that you know something about. Now, where do you go live? We've discussed this a little bit, but you can go live if you're looking to build a community and an audience. Then you can go live on YouTube, you can go live on Twitch, and you can build your audience there. That's where I would start. If I was going to go live now and I was looking to build an audience, I would build that audience on YouTube or on Twitch. Get to know people, get involved, get chatting. Yeah, every comment is golden. The thing is, when you're live on YouTube, if somebody comments whilst you're live, the worst thing that can happen to anybody is nobody watches you. Accept that will happen from time to time. But when people are watching you and they comment, YouTube or the AI at YouTube sees the comments, doesn't read them, doesn't know who's made them, but it sees a comment. And every time you get comments, YouTube shows your video to more people. Fact. And if you're broadcasting on Facebook, the same. If you get interaction on Facebook, Facebook will show your video to more people. And on Twitch as well, it's the same the world over. If you can get interaction going, and as I said, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch don't know who's commenting. If you want to get interaction going, and this is from me, ask your friends to come and watch. Start there. Because as soon as your friends start commenting, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch will see it, and they will show your video to more people. Okay, case in point. There are billions of users on Facebook and on YouTube. When you go live, you're not broadcasting to all those billions of people. Initially, when you go live, you're going live to people who follow you, and then you're going live to people who find you. Now, I'm going to come back to that, but being found is basically when you, let's take YouTube. Okay. When you go live on YouTube, the first thing you need is this. First thing you need on YouTube is a show card, which actually hits people, speaks to people, draws people's attention. This is your calling card. So it's got a picture of me, it's got the title of the broadcast, and it's the fact that I'm broadcasting on OneStream Live. That's the information you need. And you need to get recognized, you need to get a style. We've talked about this a moment ago. You need a house style, a way to style yourself. And having you on the card and the title on the card and the broadcasting system you're using is one way to do it. Now, this is actually a OneStream Live broadcast. I'm working for OneStream Live to actually do this, but I'm grateful to do so. Okay. A question coming in. Let's go back to the questions. Okay, can you share YouTube from your mobile phone? Screen share YouTube from your mobile phone. The mobile phone broadcasting doesn't have the same facilities as desktop, and it's basically, it is a technical thing. You cannot screen share from your you need to have a desktop system to do it, really. Access to a PC or a Mac will allow you to do that. You can play a game on your phone. You could broadcast, you can try, you don't want to screen share as such, you want to be able to take the game live. Leave that thought with me, and I'll look into it and I'll come back with the answer. Okay, you can always find me here. Oh, our brothers, dudes, welcome. And saying, okay, thank you. You're most welcome. And if I bring another bit on screen, let's go to images. I'm going to come down here. Okay. I'm going to show this on screen and come down here. Just a minute. Just give me a second. I'm just going to replace the media and I'm going to take myself off solo. There is a Facebook group. This is it. There is a OneStream Live community, and as you can see, 4,700 members, and you can join that community for free. So if you go to okay, fine. I'll come back to the comment in a minute. If you join the OneStream Live community, you can ask any questions you want about live broadcasting at OneStream. You'll find me in there. You'll find a team of people from OneStream able to support and answer your questions. Okay, so that's that. So I'm going to take that off full screen, come to side by side, and take the next question. Okay, and Arbros dudes, yeah, I go live from the PS4. Now I want to screen share my YouTube broadcast on YouTube Shorts from my phone. It's right. Okay, I said that if I was given a question that I couldn't answer, I would say I couldn't answer it. Okay, I do not have PS4, and I don't know how. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how the PS4 works. My sons probably do, but I don't. So you could Google it. If you and just general advice, if you go to Google and Google search and go PS4 YouTube share, that might give you some help. And next comment coming in. I need a desktop. I understand and appreciate your feedback. For the ideal, in an ideal world, access to a desktop is the best way to do it. Yeah. There is, I mean, mobile phones are brilliant. I mean, I broadcast from my mobile phone frequently. Yeah. So I use this for broadcasting, but I don't use it for sharing games. Okay. And you can see a few moments ago. Okay, so that's live, that's working on Wi-Fi. And the next question, let's go back to me. Just bear with me a moment. I'm going to go back here and right, I have an account, by the way, on OneStream. That's a thumbs up from me. You couldn't be in a better place. OneStream is, well, from my mind, is the best broadcasting solution there is. And next question, will PS4 stream it on YouTube so it's a horizontal stream? I don't know. I've got to say, this is basically, I don't know. I'll see if I can find out for you. But what you want to do is Google PS4 and YouTube, and you'll get most of the answers there. Yeah. But thank you for the questions. And if you have an account on OneStream, you can broadcast live from OneStream for I think it's time limited, but you can. And the next question: would I need OBS to screen share YouTube from the website? If you want to, when you say screen share YouTube, you want to screen share to YouTube. Let's understand this. I'm going to ask the question: do you want to play a game and that game be on YouTube with the game in a big window and you in a small window? Is that what you're after from a PS4? Okay, let's go with it. Oh, right, I can't do anything about that. Right, okay, bit of a technical thing. Okay, basically, with live broadcasting, there are things that we know the way things work, and you're actually seeing. I'm live in my studio now, and I can see everything in my studio and see your comments. Your comments take about 20-30 seconds to come through to me because they're going from YouTube to OneStream to my computer. So there is a delay, and there'll always be a delay. Okay, and show the next comment. And so 2 live streams at the same time, and either with screen sharing it. Okay, yeah, I think the net result is the same. You actually want to stream a game on YouTube. Yes, no? Okay, we'll get there. Perhaps if you can connect with me afterwards, we can discuss it. That's probably the best way to do that. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to add this to the stream and replace the media. And then I'm going to go full screen. There. Okay, and I'm going to go side by side. Let's go picture in picture. That's not right, is it? You can't read anything, can you? If I go like that, yeah. So YouTube, Twitch, or your website. The website you can broadcast to if you've got OneStream on your desktop. Right, okay. Now, when you start broadcasting, you probably haven't got a plan. What you need to do is to plan your broadcasting schedule. So in other words, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to take 2 together. I'm going to go planning and persistent at the same time. Being persistent is important. If you want to grow an audience, build a community, you must be consistent in when you broadcast. This broadcast goes out, different topics, but it goes out every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. in the UK, 5 p.m. well, 5 p.m. out somewhere else. I always go out at the same time. People become used to your being live at the same time, and now they can watch the replay the same day. So everybody knows they can watch my replays on a Wednesday. Simple as that. I do plan the broadcasts that I do. Okay, we have my partner Angelica and I do a German language broadcast every other Friday. Angelica plans that broadcast, and we schedule the broadcast. People know that Angelica and I will be live every 2 weeks on a Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Planning is important. Okay, next item. Okay, and thank you for all the questions. It's made life very interesting today, and I do appreciate it. Presentation, studio, and graphics. If you are on desktop, you want to decide how you're going to look. Okay, Presentation is everything. The way you dress is important. All right. Okay. Basically, I get ready for every broadcast, make sure I wash my hair, had a shave, I've got my best gear on. It has to be that approach. What you're trying to do, and I'm going to use the word impress, but what you are trying to do is to attract people, which means you've got to be your best. As far as presentation of the screen is concerned, the studio, you can dress the studio as you like. I can have a logo or not have a logo. I can have me bottom right on the screen. Yeah. Now, I think we're going to come back on this. So the presentation, the studio and the graphics are important. The graphic that you're looking at now was created on Canva. And that's where all my graphics are created. Right, promote everywhere. Promote everywhere. Choose where you're going to broadcast mainly, YouTube or Twitch or LinkedIn. LinkedIn for business. Focus on that one network. When you go live, answer the comments whilst you're live. When you finish the broadcast, go back and make comments on the post. Now, as soon as you finish the live broadcast, what's the first thing you do? You share it. Majority of views on a live broadcast come after you've been live. That's the way things have changed. When we first started this, hundreds, thousands of people would come and watch us live. Now, most of the audience will appear later in the day, which gives rise to a saying, play for the replay. What you've got to do is to acknowledge that people are going to come and watch the replay. So if you're watching the replay right now, big thank you from me. Play for the replay and do replay. Now, I came across a piece of software which I'm going to try over the next week, and it was recommended by Molly Mahoney, because what you want to do after the broadcast, this broadcasting live, this is the best way of creating content. Simplest way. It's easier than writing a blog. It's easier than taking photographs. Broadcasting live is the bestest way to actually reach an audience. And it's a great experience. It's exciting every time you do it. Not nerve-wracking, exciting. There's a difference. And basically, using this medium, you can reach people all around the world. When you go live, you don't know whether somebody is watching you in England, in the States, in Australia, in Canada, in France, in Germany. People all around the world can see your broadcast. Promote it. Share it everywhere. And using a tool that I heard of yesterday, so I'll not mention its name until I've had a closer look, share it. I use 2 pieces of software to actually make snippets of the whole video, and then that goes out and promotes my next broadcast. There are all sorts of things you can do, but I want to go back. I think we've covered everything. I was going to go, yeah, create shorts. Okay, and whatever you do, I know some of my new friends are actually broadcasting on mobile. Do make your broadcast mobile friendly. Over 80% of broadcasts are actually watched on mobile. So you have to have a system which is watchable on mobile. Remember that. Okay, let's go back to the beginning and back to me. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who's actually commented during the live show today. And I have enjoyed answering your questions. And okay, and the thanks that you've given. And it's been a very entertaining show, hopefully. Entertain, educate, and inform. That's what broadcasting is about. And if you enjoy it, as I'm enjoying it now, then that comes across through the screen and you gain an audience. And the more times you go live, the bigger your audience gets. Simple. Start off with your mobile phone and broadcast on your mobile phone. When you're happy, get yourself an external camera. Now this is the Logitech C920X. it's a prime deal at the moment. If you go to Amazon now, this is on sale for about $45. I was on Amazon yesterday and broadcasting, and this was $45. So get yourself an external camera. Get yourself a microphone. The microphone that you've been listening to today is, this is the microphone, it's here. You've been listening to the Elgato Wave 3 microphone. Again, that is on sale on Amazon at the moment. Okay, remember, video and sound quality are important. And I'm going to come back to me. Okay, hopefully during the course of this broadcast, you've learned something about live broadcasting. You've met me, and you can always contact me, just Stephen Healy on Facebook or on LinkedIn, and always happy to start a conversation. So anybody at OneStream, we've talked about, just to go here and replace, we've talked about the OneStream Live Facebook group, which is free to join, and you get answers on all your OneStream Live questions. We talked about everything that was in the agenda. I want to say a big thank you. I mean, you have made this broadcast so enjoyable, and I look forward to being back, and I'm back at 10 a.m. Eastern next Wednesday. Enjoy broadcasting, be consistent, do make contact, and I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Goodbye for now from Wiltshire in England. This has been Stephen saying goodbye and goodbye.